Thought I'd give you a little tour of my 1974 Westfalia Dusseldorf with a campermobile interior. I've had it since last May. Done a lot of welding, windscreen out, all the base of the windscreen was rusted. That's new. Oh, this panel's new. That panel's new. Sorry, that is one panel. All that panel's new. Just sorting it out. New aerial on the front, new belly pan underneath. You can see that. And a dog under there as well. Put it back to stock height because it was lowered, which I don't like. And somebody done it the crude way, where they just take a couple of three of the flat torsion bar things out. So I got a new set and put them in. I've also put coilovers on it, which makes it a bit more rigid. It's all been rust proofed, all welded up and rust proofed. That's a lot better. Sits a lot better now. Also, I had a spare wheel in the back, but I've changed it to a space saver on there, which you can hardly see, from the front. Yeah, you can see it, but it's not like a standard tyre. I can live with that. But that little bit of a modification, just get a space saver and then just grind out the centre of the hub so it fits VW hubs. I've got to just finish off on the interior. This stripe on this side, I've left it like that because I'm not sure what I like. I like that, I love that, but I've done this on the other side, which I love as well, but I'm not sure what I'm going to stick with, so I'm just going to have a summer out of it and then go firm with something and just put it on. I did them myself. It's quite easy to do. Right. It's been soldiered up. It's got a solar panel on top, 160 watt. You can see it there. I tried to keep it as flat as possible with the cables going in, so it's unobtrusive. And that's connected to a lithium-ion phosphate for battery, 100 amp hour. It's got two circuits. It's got a leisure circuit and a starter circuit, and that goes throughout the van as well, which isn't my doing. It was the previous person who put that dual circuit in. And also, I'll show you the electrics under the seat in a minute. Obviously raised up at the back, that's easy. Just take them out and respline and put them onto the right splines. And completely sprayed the back. There were loads of dints in it from a cycle rack. Got rid of those. And changed the lights. Had the grey, they were popular in the 90s, grey lights. That's it for the outside. Just sorted all the bodywork out. Polished the top. I don't even see much of the engine. The engine. Oh, I need a light on it, don't I? There we go. So it did have a crappy little air filter on top of the thing. Cheapest chips. I put this on it, which is a lot better, and it goes higher up, so it's taking cooler air, improve the volumetric efficiency. So there's air. The new carb on it, new Dizzy. Put a new heat exchanger on it. I've had the engine out. Heat exchanger, I mean oil cooler, because it sorted a few oil leaks out. That's the mains hook up there. The leisure batteries in here, and it's pretty. I redid all the tinware and just tidied it all up. Really, it's a lot better now. Not perfect, but it's fairly good. I'll do for in there. Right, I'm going to do it inside. Well, originally it was brown in here, but I like the orange plaid, and I managed to get a Westfalia orange. This seat here, it looked pretty grim and it was covered in crap. I took a risk, but I unpicked it all, took the staples out and washed it, and it's come up fine. There's a bit of sun bleaching on the back cushion there on the corners, but you can't see it because I've switched them round to the tops at the bottom now, if you know what I mean. I've relined the van totally with the Orla Keeley stuff. and I've put it onto like a foam back stuff, which gives a bit of insulation. Same for the back there on all the door panels, all the kick plates and everything. I've redone the floor in it's an engineered walnut, and it's got a modern compressor fridge. I can't remember what they call them. Anyway, it's a good one. Don't know what make it is. Oh, I do. Dometic, that's it. Top-notch fridge. Cooker, as per standard. I've screwed it down in the centre because they do rattle. So it's rigid now, you don't get any rattles, which something pisses me off. The previous ones put loads of sockets in here. It's too many. But I've just tried to put like vinyl on them to match the van, so it's just to tone them down a bit because it looked a bit too much white. Same with them vents over there, I don't like them, but they're necessary for gas. That's the fridge. Turn that off. Right, under it, I'll show you the electrical. If you look on all the lights, they've got red means it's on this starter battery, and green, anything with green on it means it's the leisure battery. And that's the same in the front as well, which is quite a good idea. Anyway, let's go under the seat. So, whoop, sorry about that, not the best video. Okay, so he's had an electrician, the previous guy got an electrician, although he's put a 12-volt circuit on a circuit breaker, which is a bit strange. But you can see how he's colour coded all the wiring for the domestic and engine battery. A bit of earth bonding. There's a inverter there. I'm not a massive keen on these things. They use a lot of power, but it's got mains hook up, and it's that plugs there for the charger for the lithium-ion battery. The lithium-ion battery is not charged by the engine at the moment until I get a DC to DC charger, because you've got to have them with lithium-ion batteries, and they're about 200 odd quid, which I'm saving up for. But it's all trunked in very nicely under there. It's quite tidy under there. That's my air intake. I put a diesel heater underneath. These things are really notoriously bad for warm air going forward, and usually you get a bit of smell of oil if there's any leaks or anything. So I've separated that off, and now the diesel heater is on the centre line of the van, and it goes into the trunking and blows forward. Takes the air from under there, so it's more efficient. Obviously the exhausts are out underneath, and the combustion air is underneath, and it obviously forces it out through those vents there. The two at the front there and up to the dash, so it really demist dead quick if you use that. And the controllers there. I made this cupboard at the back, just got to recover it because I didn't have the right vinyl at the time, but it's there. There's the MPPT controller for the solar panel. Another light there that's got green on it, so that's from the laser battery. I've covered that was like white plastic. I've covered it with the vinyl to match the woodwork. Pretty standard elsewhere, rest of it. Let's go in the front. Okay, so yeah, diesel heater tank. Just goes down through a hole in the bottom there. It's only got one hole out of one tiny hole, that's it. Put inertia seat belts on the front. It's got 3 in the back. They're hidden at the moment, but there's 3 in the back there. I recovered these headrests with some orange plaid stuff. I ain't got enough to do these, and it's bloody expensive stuff. It's like £40 a metre, square metre. But they're in good nick, these seats, so I'm tempted to. And these are standard seats, and they sort of they match the brown that were in the back originally, but it was just a bit tired, and I didn't like it. I wanted the orange plaid, so I will cover those eventually. I did the headrest because the headrest was tatty. Obviously, more covering here with the foam back stuff with the fabric spray glued onto it. Same with the kick stuff there. It's all there. Speakers, great stereo system. It's got a pop out stereo. It's not period, but it's I'll show you in a minute anyway. It's pretty good. I put a tacho on it, and what else? I know I put a digital speeder on it. that can go over to K, so when you go abroad it's easy to just use that. It's good to compare because these speedos are a bit crap, with speeding cameras everywhere nowadays. Not that these things fly along. Those doors cards are not the right ones, these are the later ones. Obviously they don't match up, that doesn't match up, you should have a thing for that. This is really a bit, that's what somebody else has put on, but in the fullness of time I might get on to doing that. Let's go around driveways. There we go, let's have a look. So yeah, I put this this voltmeter on here, and that's the power supply for the digital speedo. But so you've got a green there, the leisure battery or starter battery. So starter battery's at 12.6. Mains battery's at sorry, the can't really see it from there, can you? 12.8 on the leisure battery. That's the stereo. It's like the station. It's a good quality stereo though. It's going to pop up. You can play DVDs on that, and that's on leisure or starter battery. So if you're watching a film at night, you want to be on a leisure battery really. Digital speedo there. It's got a compass on it as well. Which bloody once it gets, it's not got the signal yet. Once it's found itself, it's pretty accurate. Obviously tacho. I put a clock in there, but it's not connected up. Stephen Bishop will get around to it. Right, I'll turn that off. And there was something else I was going to say, I've forgotten now. Anyway, that's a really bright light, that one. Oh yeah, the pop top, I put gas struts on it because it was like you had to rest it on your head and took a lot of effort to get it up. But now watch this. That's what I tell you. Just take these out. I have to do one hand. This has had a recent canopy fabric, new fabric recently. Anyway, so and then just pull them and just give it a. Hang on, is that off? That's off. That's off. That's off. And then just give it a nudge. And then watch this. Can you see that? Whoa. Give it a push. Goes up on its own. So and then you just finish off by pushing it forward like that. So yeah, it's got the that's the solid cable at the back. I don't like it, but that's the best I can do with it really. Anyway, orange blade cushions in here. This is Repro fabric. It's not bad, but it's not the same as the one downstairs. Okay, yeah, I'll show you these struts. Put these struts on here, and it makes life so much easier. That's it. 13 minutes. I'll have to put it on YouTube to watch this, I suppose.